All right, guys, it's another day here at Shield Canine. We got a lot of protection dogs to train. We got a lot of obedience to do. We got some exposure work, some fun stuff in the pool. You're gonna see a little bit of everything in this video. You're gonna see some of our newer protection dogs. You're gonna see some of our police dogs, and you're gonna see some of our protection dogs that are closer to being finished as well. So it should be fun to do. I'm also gonna do some work with my competition dogs, so you guys are gonna see my competition dogs as well as we're preparing for Canadian German Shepherd Nationals. Just a day here at Shield Canine. Good boy. Yeah, boy. Good boy. He's gonna run you over. He's gonna run you over. So what we're doing here is we're acclimating Hades to being around dogs. At the last stable he was at, he was not around dogs a lot. I noticed that when they worked the horses, they never had dogs out. Whereas at the other stables that he was at when he was younger, there were dogs just loose. And I think maybe that's the difference between like Western discipline and other disciplines. With Western discipline, I noticed that they just kind of have everything going on around the horses when they're training, which is quite nice, to be honest with you. And they had like a cattle dog chasing the horses while they were doing all the training that they were doing. So my other horse, Champ, could give a crap about being around dogs, but I noticed that it does bother Hades a little bit, gets him too excited. So we're not gonna do anything heavy duty today. We're just gonna keep it nice and calm, have him used to working around the dogs without overreacting. We got some of our protection dogs out here. We got Victor out here, and just have them getting comfortable around the horses, because a lot of our clients do equestrian activities. So we want the dogs to be comfortable around the horse. Super. It's all about habituating them to all sorts of things that they're gonna see. This is Lola, and Lola's still a baby, as you can see. Not so bothered by it, but she is a little excited. So she's gotta work on just bringing that energy down a little bit. Not too bad though, quite nice. She's like, ooh, I'm gonna chase him. This is Mr. Rover. Now, Rover's a tough dude. When he first saw horses, he definitely did want to chase them. So you can see right now he's exercising some impulse control. It's a big horsey. Yeah, like the dog just stares at the handler constantly, and like, she sees the big horse riding around, and believe me, we've never done this with her before, and she's just constantly engaging with the handler. And that's, you know, the quality of dog she is and the type of training that we're doing, where the dog just learns, look to the handler, look to the handler. It's fun to work with the handler, and it's nice to engage with the handler, so on and so forth. Let him drink. All right, guys, this is the last Herder 4.0 puppy that I have in my possession. This is Punch. Punch is a daughter of Chico and Juice. As you can see, she looks a lot more like Daddy than she does like Mommy. She's a beautiful dark sable female. You wouldn't know that there was Malinois in this dog, you know, just based on the look. Punch is really good in the bite work. You know, she has plenty of drive. Also a really nice dog to live with. She's kind of a dog you can do anything with. So what we're gonna do with Punch today is just a little bit of fun puppy play on the dog, and that's about it. So with puppies, we like to jump them off the ramp. Obviously, you don't take a puppy and make them jump off that drop off right away. And as you can see, she came down that ramp. She was just looking for the toy. She's like, there's no toy in here. It's funny, you can see the similarities between how she actually moves her body and how Chico moves his body. She's a very athletic little female. And did I mention pretty? Oh look, she swims like her daddy. I haven't put this dog on our website yet. We are gonna be making her available. She can be trained to any level, or we'll sell her as she is now. She has spent time being raised in the home. As you can see, really sporty dog, just willing to do anything. Great with other dogs. She lives in a home with like 4 other dogs. She's great with kids. Just a really awesome dog all around. It's funny, I just finished telling you guys we only jump puppies off the ramp. Well, apparently this little puppy did jump off. And I think she was on the dock with some other dogs, and she just saw them jumping, so she decided she was gonna jump off that big drop off. So we're gonna see now if she is willing. Just drop it close, yeah. Oh, Jesus. That was nice. That's one thing we noticed about her right from day one. She was such a confident, outgoing puppy. So something like this doesn't particularly surprise me. Protection dog training day. We're gonna start with some of the youngest, greenest dogs first. This is Lola. Really like Lola. She's such a nice puppy. We're gonna be doing some grip development work, some basic agitation work. We're just building her slowly. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. She's got a nice little grip. So the purpose of this work is to build intensity and drive, keep the dog enjoying themselves and bringing the right energy to protection work. As you can see, she's a puppy still, so everything has to be age appropriate, but she's gonna be a really serious female. I really like her. This is gonna be a really, really strong female. Ah! And she's biting hard. Yeah. Good. Just showing her measured amounts of pressure. People are always like, oh, I hope you don't hit them with the stick. Really? Because you think the bad guys aren't going to be mean to them? If she's ever in a situation where she has to fight for her life or fight for somebody else's life, which is one of the rules that a protection dog may have to fulfill, you better believe there is going to be pressure, there's going to be stress involved. And if you don't show the dog appropriate stress levels in the training, you're not going to get a dog who's going to be able to do the job. Ah, yes, yeah. This is her first time biting a bite suit. But you can see the natural behavior in this dog. The sleeve went down and she immediately went back on the man. You know, she understands the job already, which is why I said this female's something special. Really nice protection dog. I'll have no problem with this dog protecting my family or doing bite sports. Ooh, that hurts. Why don't you choke her off of me? I'll explain why I choke her off here. Done. For her, she's never bit the bite suit before, so for her it's a civil bite. She's never seen it before. And for her, it's not a piece of equipment. As far as she's concerned, it's part of me. So in her mind right there, she was biting me. You could see that she really understands. It just comes super naturally. Some dogs, you know, you have to do a fair bit of work. It's actually not so normal to see a puppy like that that's able to just go from biting the sleeve to biting the snoot all at once. You know, she just started biting the sleeve, I don't know, like less than a week ago. And I just saw the energy, I saw the behavior she was putting out, and I said, you know what, let me throw on the suit and give her a little bit of an experience biting the man. And the reason why we lifted her off is because when you lift her off, in her mind, she got lifted off of me. So now she's gonna be more frustrated. She's gonna wanna get me again next time. And again, it's bringing that really good energy that we want into the protection work. We don't play protection. We are teaching the dog that this is a real thing, but we're doing it in an age-appropriate way. So this is Hemi. She's working with one of our trainers, Jess, and Jess does a lot of the obedience with the protection dogs. I really like using Jess for the obedience training with the protection dogs because of a couple of reasons. Number one, Jess is obviously a really good trainer. She's been training in our system for many years, but also because Jess is a small female, and a lot of our dogs are going to be going to handlers that are small females. It's not always, you know, big tough guys that are handling the dogs. I want my dogs to be very used to being handled by ladies and maybe not big ladies at that. So as you can see with Hemi here, she's just going through some obedience training. She has really nice handler engagement. She's learning to focus heel here, and that's something that we like teaching our protection dogs. Our clients really like to see the dogs working with joy, with activity. Some of our clients actually go and engage in dog sport with their protection dogs, and you know, Hemi's a fantastic dog for that. Whether you want to do PSA, whether you want to try a little IGP, she'll be a great dog for that kind of stuff. Just such a sporty female, really nice build on her, nice look, and just, you gotta love the happy feet that she's already got. You see that rhythm she's picking up? She's learning to, you know, create impulsion with her rear end and with her back. And you know, that's what's creating that animated picture. She's also learning to control her rear end. Learning to focus heel is like a dance, something that we put together carefully, piece by piece. And you can see that Hemi's already connecting the dots. So what we're gonna be adding today to Hemi's repertoire
is a little bit of on and off with the handler. She's gonna learn to control herself. It's not just gonna be crazy like what we did with Lola. Obviously, we need to make sure that they really wanna do it first and that they really love it before we make control. I already know Hemi likes doing it. We're gonna make a little control. So we're gonna start with the dog under control, and then the handler's gonna give the signal. I'm gonna show the dog what the signal means, and we're gonna get after it. Hey. Good job, Hemi. And you can see here that Hemi's learning to work with the handler. We really have our handlers a lot involved in the bite work. It's really important for us that the dogs be safe around the handler in the bite work and learn that they're working as a team here. Hit the sleeve, Jessica. Good, good. All right, you have the grip. A lot of people don't understand why we slip the sleeve. The reason why we slip the sleeve is to give that dog a rest. Think of it as an intermission between rounds. And it also builds, again, that teamwork between the dog and the handler. A lot of people neglect this in their training, and they wonder why the dog is super hectic, munching all over the sleeve, has problems being close to the handler. It's really important that the handler and the bite work are very close together so that the dog has positive associations there. You can see she's learning. She's learning the meanings of the words. She's learning to bring it when it's time to bring it. Some dogs bite themselves in bite work. You know, a lot of people are like, oh my God, there's blood in the dog's mouth. It's because they get so amped up, they bite their own tongue or they bite their lip. Some dogs do it more than others. I think some dogs have flappier lips too. And we'll end with a little suit bite for Miss Hemi as well. She's never bit the suit, but she's showing me good energy today. Ooh. Oh, very nice, very nice. Ow! She's never felt a man in a suit before. It's very different than it's very different than a sleeve. Ouch! You can see she's having trouble getting her mouth full, but she's trying. Good. Yeah, this is what I like to see. Good. All done. I think she's gonna make an exceptional protection dog. She'll be able to train to any level. Just like Lola, she's got that realness inside of her, you know? I can't tell you how many dogs, the first time you offer them the bite suit, they will not take it. But I only bite the sleeve, I don't bite the suit. If the dog is in the right mindset, they will take any kind of equipment that you offer them, or bare flesh if you offer them that. But the dog has to be in that right mindset. So this is a fairly green dog in that he's never even been on the table before. So we're gonna keep things easy. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Woo. There you go. That was some aggressive barking. Halo is one of the young dogs in our police program. He's still got very much puppy brain, and he is learning how to bark. You can see biting for him is natural, barking not so much. And that's part of the skills that he needs to learn. So this is Tarzan, guys. Tarzan's a really, really nice working line shepherd. I think he's gonna make a fantastic police dog. Oh, this is his first time on a... Ow! Ow! So this is Tarzan's first time on a bite suit. He just never bit this before, so in his mind, it's like, I'm biting the guy. It's like, am I allowed to do that? He is what I would call a very high drive German Shepherd. You don't see a lot of police dogs with drive like this. Yeah. You can see he's like, I never bit the right arm. Some first time for everybody on everything today. I love first day on the bite suit. Dogs like Tarzan don't need a lot of work. They need the right kind of work. People think prey drive is bad. No, no, no. If the dog thinks man is prey, there's nothing wrong with it. And he's the kind of dog that if you challenge him, if you push him, if you pressure him, if you stimulate him,
he steps up and brings more. And that's what we want to see in our police dogs and in our protection dogs. Really nice looking dog and really hard biting dog. Really hard biting dog. He's going to be a unit. So guys, this is Wex. This is going to be Wex's first time on the Bite Suit 2. Wex is one of our prospective police dogs. Yeah. Oh, motherless, that hurts. Ah, Jesus, good boy. That hurts. Oh, I hate forearm bites when there's no neoprene. Those are the worst ones. So this is his first time in the suit, so he's getting used to feeling my arm through the cloth. The cloth is preventing punctures, but he can certainly feel me and I can feel him. Ah, all right, get him off me. Woo! Yeah, good. Ah! Oh, this one's gonna suck. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Ah, nice countering. And that's Wex. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some different types of protection with our more senior dogs, with our dogs that have been in the program longer and they're doing more advanced things.